palm trees grow, far away from any ice and snow. The drinks are cold and the pace is slow, down where the palm trees grow. Yeah, home is where the palm trees grow. Sit back and enjoy the show. Well, welcome to my backyard on a rainy, beautiful Southwest Florida day. Here's a song for the rain. The weatherman had seen it coming. He used his radar early warning. The lightning danced before our eyes. We didn't have a radio. She smiled and not a word was spoken. We kept the doors and windows open. The lightning danced before our eyes. That was when we realized that we were listening and learning from the zen of rain. We lit the candles, she and me, drank the last cup of our tea. Rain was really coming down, made a singing kind of sound. It's a sound that washes over you, whispers something very true. It's useless now to try and run, to do those things you can't get done. Another cycle come and gone, chance to rest and then move on. A monsoon or a gentle rain, a shower or a hurricane. If you listen, you can hear it. It's the zen of rain. Listen to the zen of rain. And there it is again. Listen, let your mind wash clean. Listen, 'cause that's the zen of rain. If you listen, you can hear it. Well, tonight a mother holds her child. She feels her heartache deep inside. Her teardrop softly brush his head as she lays him gently in his bed. The thunder calls from far away, makes her think of future days when he'll be a man and fully grown, holding children of his own. Her tears turn into tears of joy for the future of her baby boy. He'll have his time under the sun. Some days then the ring will come. Tears of love from heaven, that's the zen of rain. Listen, that's the zen of rain. Listen, 'cause there it is again. Listen, let your mind wash clean. Listen, that's the zen of rain. Listen, it's the zen of rain. Listen, just listen. Thank you very much. 15 minutes ago, out here on my back patio, it was raining so hard, we weren't sure we'd be able to do the show. But we've been watching, of course, the weather radar all morning. And that's not the least of our troubles. We also had our cable go out last night, as a cable guy was working on somebody's house behind our house. And my little doggies were barking at the cable guy. And I went back there to see what they were barking at, and it was the cable guy. And then our cable went out. And so I went back out and I talked to him and I said, hey, we need this cable stuff. We're all working from home here. And he said, oh, it'll be on in an hour. And then an hour passed and I came back out. He was gone and we had no internet. So we were frantic. We do have Comcast business internet, business cable. And I will say the guy came out today, this morning, and fixed it and replaced the wire that came from the telephone pole to our house, because that was the issue, because it was as old as the house, just about. And so I'm a very satisfied Comcast customer. Thank you, Kevin, our cable guy. And he also is a Chihuahua guy, so gotta love him for that. Okay, so rain was the order of the day this morning, and we're supposed to have a nice window now until about 6 o'clock, and it's supposed to start raining hard again. But the rain was coming down, and made me think of this song. So we're doing rain-themed songs to start off with today. We haven't had much rain here in a long time, so it's good to have that. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Let's see if I can find this on here. No, I was looking for It Looks Like Rain, and it seems to be missing. I'm going to do a little housekeeping here and see if I can't find it, because I think it's the perfect song. Oh, you hear that? Well, that's the perfect cue-in for this song. It's called It Looks Like Rain, and I did find it, so let me just... Zen of Rain, Looks Like Rain. May have to do a little level adjusting. That's fake thunder. The real thunder already happened. Slide guitar song. Feel like I live beneath a waterfall, the way the rain keeps coming down. Hisses as it rolls off the coconut palms, runs like a river on the ground. There's a full moon tonight, but it's blacker than murder. Drinking rum, trying to keep myself sane. The weatherman said, just spend the whole month in bed, 'cause tomorrow it looks like rain. It looks like rain. Looks like rain. Seemed like my whole life is just a swirling down the drain. Curse the darkness, baby, pray for the light, 'cause tomorrow it looks like rain. It's the middle of August in the Caribbean. It's been raining for a fortnight now. Trying to forget that it's the hurricane season, 'cause there sure ain't no higher ground. Talk about your tropical depressions, man. I'm so down I might not get back up again. And the weatherman said, just spend tomorrow in bed, 'cause baby it looks like rain. Looks like rain. Now I've got water on my brain. The fish are drowning, the birds can't fly. Tomorrow it looks like rain. Oh yeah, here we go. Rain. Looks like rain. Seems like my whole life is just a swirling down a drain. The fish are drowning, now the birds can't fly. Tomorrow it looks like rain. It looks like rain. Looks like my tan last week, and I've got water on the brain. Fish are drowning, the birds can't fly. Tomorrow it looks like rain. Oh yeah. Hark, I hear the sound of the thunder. It's fake thunder. It's not the real thunder. So we're going to go do one more rain song, and then we're through with the rain for the afternoon. He says, hopefully. Oh, this is one that I wrote, back in Grand, I wrote that last one back in Grand Cayman as well. And this one, man, long time ago. It's off of my let's see, Adele, you have all the albums in front of you. Rainmaker is on Tropical Trader, I believe.
I don't have that one. We're out of that one.
Oh.
Probably Tropical Trader.
All right. Well then, here we go. Written in Cayman. Recorded in Cayman at Chuck and Barry C&B Studios. You know what? I thought I had done a new version of Rainmaker, and it's not showing up here. So technology is great until it doesn't work or until the cable goes out. What can you do? So who's been binge watching? My latest binge watch is Rust to Riches, I think it is. It's a car show. I really like the people and really like the cars they make. It's a fun bunch. And that's on Netflix. What?
It's apparently raining in a lot of the country.
Oh, it's raining everywhere?
Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Kansas City, Delaware, Michigan, Alaska.
That's cool.
Debbie's watching in the UK.
Hello, Debbie.
We were in Barbados 3 years ago.
Yeah, in fact, 3 years ago, we were in Barbados with you. Oh, man. Good time that was. Okay, so here is Rainmaker. Dang. I have to do a little work on this one, too. Sorry. Sorry about this. And here we go. You know, I just saw some photos from when we were in Barbados. And great time that was.
Tom and Michelle.
With our good friends Tom and Michelle Becker. for a very long time. Tell me your troubles and I'll tell you mine. Your heart's been beating, but it's an empty sound. So long you're waiting, hoping he'll come around. You're thirsty for love, to me that seems so strange. You're as dry as the desert, but baby that could change. Let me be your rainmaker. Why not me and you? Let me be your rainmaker. 'Cause honey, I've been thirsting too. Let me be your rainmaker. Let your love wash over me. Let me be your rainmaker. We could set each other free. Summer's here now, and if these nights are lonely, here I am just waiting to be your one and your only. I could be your misty love, girl, I could be your hurricane. This dry spell could be over if you would just call out my name. Let me be your rainmaker. Why not me and you? Let me be your rainmaker. 'Cause honey, I've been thirsting too. Let me be your rainmaker. Let your love wash over me. Let me be your rainmaker. We could set each other free. Let me bring you kisses like raindrops on your face. Wash away the loneliness and let me fill your empty space. Make all the green things grow and the flowers bloom again. Let me flood your life with love and bring this drought to an end. Let me be your rainmaker. Why not me and you? Let me be your rainmaker. Oh honey, I've been thirsting too. Let me be your rainmaker. Let your love wash over me. Let me be your rainmaker. We could set each other free. Let me be your rainmaker. Why not me and you? Let me be your rainmaker. Honey, I've been thirsting too. Let me be your rainmaker. Let your love wash over me. Rainmaker. We could set each other free. Thank you. I know you're applauding at home. The rain is starting to come down again. Can you hear it? I love that sound. That Zen of Rain song was written at about 3 in the morning when we were having a hellacious rainstorm and a lot of lightning, and it was just very exciting. And I got up out of bed. I went to the front door to watch the lightning, and the rain was cascading off my roof literally in a small stream, like a river. And I was motivated to write that song, inspired, I guess you could say. I think this is the last throes of winter and the first part of spring for us here in Florida. And for anybody who
lives where it's cold. I know they had snow in Chicago like a week ago. In Alaska, still snowing. So, this is. We have someone from Ecuador? Gerald from Ecuador. Thank you for joining us. That's so cool. And Charlotte, I hope you're listening over there in Scotland. Love you, miss you. Hopefully we'll get to see you next summer, 2021, because we'll be over there doing a Danube River cruise with our good friend Brent Burns and his songwriting partner, DJ Hall of Famer Bill White. So it should be a good deal. Stop by our website at sunnygym.com to check that out. And while you're there, check out the CDs and check out all of Adela's amazing artwork that goes into her recycled, repurposed denim jackets and the bracelets and the necklaces and all sorts of good stuff. So stop by sunnygym.com. T-shirts, hats. You want it, we got it. We don't have it, you don't need it. Oh, yeah. Also, if you look at the bottom of the screen there's a little scrolling crawl for tipping. If you feel like tipping, that'd be great. If not, that's great too. I'm just excited to be able to play music again and play for people. All our friends. It's great to have our friends sort of gathered here in one spot. And I can't wait till we can do this again in person because you guys know what it's like, what a connection it is. And it's just wonderful. And couldn't do what I do without you. Thank you so much. So here we go with a little uplifting song, title track to the latest CD, my latest CD. It's right around the corner, Still Summer Somewhere. I feel the weight of the cold gray sky, the snow that still needs to be plowed. I know we're trapped, but I just got to believe we can make it out somehow. I've got vacation days that are going to waste. Our suitcase is open on the bed. So honey, grab your flip-flops, your snorkel and mask, because I've got a plan in my head. It's still summer somewhere, and there's a beach calling out to me. It's still summer somewhere. That's the place where we need to be. Jump on the computer, baby, book us a flight. We can catch a red eye in the middle of the night. When we wake up in the morning, the world will be right when we're there, where it's still summer somewhere. I've got a notion we've been frozen too long, wearing just too many clothes. I need to be where we can soak up the sun, get some sand between our toes. There's just too much frustration in this refrigeration. I need something I can smile about. Let's book a vacation to some Caribbean nation and stay there till the world thaws out. It's still summer somewhere, where the afternoons last forever. It's still summer somewhere, with just the two of us together. Jump on the computer, baby, book us a flight. Oh, we can catch that red eye in the middle of the night. When we wake up in the morning, the world will be right when we're there, where it's still summer somewhere. Still summer somewhere. Oh, but we can still have Christmas and New Year's Eve. Cold toes and old snow, not for me. I'm thinking rum in Barbados like 3 years ago. Late night fun, lying on the beach in the afternoon sun. It's still summer somewhere. Oh, it's
still summer somewhere. After Christmas and New Year's Eve, cold toes and old snow, that's not for me. Tequila and Mexico, late night fun, lying on the playa, soaking up the sun, where it's still summer somewhere. You know, it's still summer somewhere. Still summer somewhere. It's still summer somewhere. Oh yeah, still summer somewhere. 3 years ago, we were in Barbados. What are we doing here now? Hello, Melissa in Sweden. Great to see you. Thanks for staying up late. I've got a song now that was a request from last week that we didn't get to, but we're going to do it now. I wrote this song for a friend who is an accountant and like Mr. Straight and Narrow, except come Friday night, he's a major parrot head. This is called the Tropical Shirt Song, and it goes something just like this. Ed Zachary. Hit it, boys. Leonard is a well-respected businessman. He runs with that Brooks Brothers crowd. But every Friday afternoon he trades his button-down collar for a tropical shirt, nice and loud. That soft gray three-piece pinstripe suit is just a cover for the wild man inside. 'Cause when the weekend comes, that human dynamo hums, and there's no way he could ever hide. He likes them loud, 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 wild and loud, palm trees and neon green. Loud, 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 wild and loud. Why, he's the tropical shirt-wearing king. He started his collection in his high school days down at the Salvation Army store, with a keen eye out for the hula girl pattern, $1 a shirt, never more. They're warning him down at the country club. They say it's got to be tennis whites. Oh, he's distracting all those geezers with his swinging hula teasers and psychedelic tropical sights. He likes them loud, 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 wild and loud. Always got a short sleeve tan. Loud, 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 wild and loud, the tropical shirt-wearing man. Likes them loud, 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 wild and loud, red sails in the sunset. Loud, 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 wild and loud. He says, is anybody having any fun yet on a Friday afternoon? Woo! Everybody knows him at the yacht club now. They tell legends of his island hopping days. Him and his tail walking marlin, terry cloth shorts and shirts, and that goofy kind of grin on his face. It's not the grin of a gin martini man or a tropical drunk island bum. Oh, it's the crocodile smile that really suits his style, 'cause he's always having too much fun. He likes them loud, 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 wild and loud, red sails in the sunset. Loud, 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 wild and loud. He says, is anybody having any fun yet? Loud, 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 wild and loud. Sometimes he's really in a haze. Loud, 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 wild and loud. But he's celebrating Friday happy hour days. That's right.
Bella told me people were dancing out there, so I had to dance a little myself. I just couldn't stop it.
Charlene's birthday today.
Charlene's birthday from Maryland. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charlene. Happy birthday to you. Awesome. Happy birthday, Charlene.
Dave LeMay just joined.
Dave LeMay,
What's up, Sonny Dude?
my old running buddy. Let's see, what do we got next? I want to do something I've never done before. Oh, let's see if I can do this. I spent a whole day working this up for John, Patty, and I to do on Tuesday nights. By the way, join us Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, from my back patio. We move to a different exotic location every week. We're going from inside to outside. We would be outside except for this rain stuff, Liquid Sunshine. But I worked this song up of our good friend Jim Morris's, and I hope you like it. It was for John to sing, but I'm going to do it. Hit it. I think about boats. I think about fishing. Think about life and what I'm missing. I think about time. Oh, time that I wasted all my life. Thinking about boats. When I was just a kid chasing castles in the sky, my imagination could take me anywhere. Sailing on a pirate ship like every young man's dream, across the southern ocean, the islands in the stream. I think about boats. I think about fishing. Think about life, what I'm missing. I think about time. Oh, time that I wasted all my life. Thinking out boats. Stake out on the sandbar, I can see the tarpon roll. Glassy water shining like a mirror to my soul. Wading birds tread softly and I hear an osprey call. Then I realize it's not the fish I'm searching for at all. I think about boats. I think about fishing. Think about life. Oh, and what I'm missing. Think about time. Oh, the time that I've wasted all my life. Thinking about boats. I look back so fondly on a lifetime filled with boats. Despite some troubled waters, well, I always kept afloat. Mackenzie's in Montana, Pangas in Belize, schooners in the islands, flat skiffs in the Keys. I think about boats. Oh, I think about fishing. Think about life, what I'm missing. Think about time. time that I've wasted all my life thinking about boats all my life, just thinking about boats. Eric Delaris, oh my gosh, my nephew. Happy birthday, my nephew. I hope it's a good day. I hope you're having had some fun today. And gosh, I hope we get to see you next summer too. I'm planning on it. 2021. I had a request for this next song, which has always meant a lot to me. I wrote it for a friend just as a joke. And then he passed away. And his girlfriend and his mom were going through his things, and they found this cassette tape that I had made for him, and made sure I got it back, and I had completely forgotten about this song. So I'd like to, here's a little toast to Gary Olson. Cheers, Gary. It's a true story. The sun burns hot near the equator. It can do funny things to your brain. If you're drinking rum and had a few cold beers, it's not hard to go a little insane. Here is a story that I swear is true. Happened to a good friend of mine. He'd been stuck on Grand Cayman just a little too long. Rock fever did a number on his mind. He'd been working long hours making blender drinks for the tourists at the big hotel. And on his first day off, after too many long weeks, he felt trapped in a tourist hell. So he just filled up his cooler and he hit the beach, slow baking in the tropical sun. When that cooler was empty and the sun went down, the insanity had really just begun. Because you see, he got to thinking about life back in the USA, all the good things he'd left behind. His thoughts were distilling in his now pickled brain until a vision burned in his mind. Gotta have me a chili dog. I need a chili dog. I need a chili dog. I want a chili dog. So between his sunburn and the heat, he couldn't sleep because that chili dog was his one desire. It was like a little taste of home with onions and cheddar cheese and hot enough to set your mouth on fire. But there was only one place on the whole island of Grand Cayman where at 3 in the morning you might find a legendary midnight chili dog and satisfy your fevered mind. He thought a desperate man will do desperate things as he's scrounging change on his bedroom floor. No shirt, no shoes, no car, not even a skateboard. He hot-wired the scooter of the guy next door. And he was a man on a mission with a holy grail vision of steaming onions and cheddar cheese. But when he ran the only red light on the whole island that night, reality brought him to his knees. He was busted just a half a mile from the perfect late night gas station chili dog. He told me later, he said, man, I was so close I could smell it on the breeze. He said, I even asked the arresting officer, can we please make a stop on the way to the station house? I'm so hungry. I gotta have me a chili dog. Well, now the judge was shocked the morning after when he read the formal charges of chasing chili dogs while drunk driving, running the only red light for 200 miles away. Because that's not all. They got him for illegal drunk driving of a stolen motor scooter. And he said, but Your Honor, it belonged to my friend. They fined him $1,200. They took his license for a year. That brings us up to the end. Should your mind begin to wander to a late night chili dog, think of this song and the judge's advice. He really told him never drive drunk on a stolen motor scooter, son, and always keep a spare chili dog on ice, 'cause you never know when you might have to have a chili dog. I need a chili dog. A chili dog. I said, I don't want jerk chicken again. Don't give me rice and peas. I don't want fried plantains. Don't even think about fish. I need a chili dog. Gotta have a chili dog. Good old American chili dog. Thank you. That goes out to my good friend Ted Elkin, my neighbor. Thanks for that request. Don't forget, we do have chili dog T-shirts with a cute little design of a little dachshund kind of a thing in a hot dog bun. Our little guy, you met him a week ago on a Tuesday night. Our little guy, Samson, all 6.5 pounds of him, has been breaking free under our ancient fence out here. And we thought we would get a hot dog costume, doggy Halloween costume, and put it on him so he couldn't fit under the fence. We haven't gone to that length yet, but we have put chicken wire around most of the bottom of the fence. The things you do.
But we are getting a new fence.
We are planning on getting a new fence. The fence guy comes on Wednesday, so cross your fingers. I heard thunder. I don't know if that's coming across on the... All right. Wrote that song for a good friend. This next one is also written for a good friend. And it's a brand new one, and this one's going on my next CD, which, man, if we can slow down. We've been so busy doing other things, music things for me, and organizing and figuring out how to do all this video stuff. I'm going to start working on the new CD. I know I said that 2 weeks ago, but man, life got in the way. This is called, and this is for Lois. Miss you, Lois, and MJ, and Diane, and John, and Roxanne all the way over on the Isle of Wight. This is for you. She makes her empty drink a maraca as the band plays an island groove. There's much more music down Duval Street, but she really doesn't want to move. She's hearing music in a new way. She's hoping that it lasts all night. She never knew that if you changed your shoes, you just might change your life. She's wearing floral prints and flip-flops, got her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West town. She never really did come back. Home in Pennsylvania, there's friends and there's family. But a rent-a-car road trip to Florida showed her everything she needed to see. She was singing across the sunshine skyway, beautiful Tampa Bay. But her life was changed when the top came down as she was headed south on A1A. She's wearing floral prints, flip-flops, her blue bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West town. She never really did come back. Wearing floral prints and flip-flops with her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West, never really did come back. She loved the sunsets from a bar stool and that slow drive up through the Keys, sending selfies home on her telephone saying, this is where I'm meant to be. Wearing floral prints, flip-flops. Got her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West. She never really did come back. She's wearing floral prints and flip-flops. Got her bikini in her old backpack. She went down to Key West town. She never really did come back. She's wearing floral prints, flip-flops. Never really did come back. Lois went down to Key West town. She never really did come back. That's for Lois. Thank you. I had a request for this song a couple of weeks ago, and to be honest, I have not played it in years. And I went back and listened to it off of my Tropical Trader CD, a song called, no, it's off Life in the Escape Artist CD. It's called The Deckhand's Lament. And all this stuff going on with the coronavirus with people on cruise ships. I wrote this song back in 1988. I want to say it could have been 87, thinking about the guys that go to work on the cruise ships because they spend their whole days working. They don't get any time off, really, just time to sleep. And
That's for Bill Hatch.
Bill Hatch, this is for you. It's called The Deckhand's Lament. And I really should be playing steel drum on this one, but next week. Left my family to sail upon the sea where there is work. Every day is the same, nothing ever changes, it all is work. Daytime, nighttime, who would ever know inside these walls of steel? Rocking from the cradle to the grave is all I ever feel. Meanwhile, I work, work, work. I send my money home, so little for my own, that is the way. But I do not despair because I know that there will be a better day. Grass beneath my feet and old familiar sights that haunt my dreams. Last stop, home port, home fires and all that it means. Meanwhile, I work, work, work. Meanwhile, I work, work, work. Like a singer on the road whose suitcase is his home, I travel light. I too have a song that I sing out loud into the night. Song of wife and children waiting for me across the sea. I sing my song of purpose and I find it always sets me free. Meanwhile, I work, work, work. Oh, yes, I work, work, work. There you go. That's the first time I've played that song in public in probably 10 years. I had to redo the whole file, redo the whole song, which was fun to do. Go back and revisit that. There was another one that, oh, I know what it was. What else did you just write on there? House of Love. Let's do that one. So I wrote this one when I lived in Nashville back in 1986. Put this on my first album, the Life in the Laid Back Lane album. Built a house of straw when I was young, woven of desire and childhood promises. Should have known that house would not last long. Love needs a better home than just sweet kisses. When the first cold breeze did blow, she decided she must go. And our house fell to the winds of changing seasons. So I built a house of wood, for I was wiser. Then I knew how cold the winter wind blows. I nailed fast the strongest oaks that I could find, so rigid and with shutters on the windows, until a spark came from outside and was fanned by her desire, until our house was smoke and ashes from that fire. I should have built a house of love, painted it with laughter underneath a roof of trust, to last forever after, upon a cornerstone of faith, lit by understanding. Whatever was it I was thinking of, I should have built a house of love. So I built a house of brick, for I was certain that with money I could keep her safely sheltered. I filled that house with the riches of the earth, and the finest things all made from gold and silver, until a richer man than I came and took her in the night, and I awoke to find my precious jewel was gone. I should have built a house of love, painted it with laughter underneath a roof of trust, to last forever after, upon a cornerstone of faith, lit by understanding. Whatever was it I was thinking of, I should have built a house of love, painted it with laughter underneath the roof of trust, to last forever after, upon a cornerstone of faith, lit by understanding. Whatever was it I was thinking of, I should have built a house of love. Thank you very much. I can feel the applause coming through the airwaves here. Here's a song I wrote with my good friend, the late David Wall. And we recorded this probably 3 weeks after Hurricane Katrina hit, because he was living over in Biloxi and had no work after that. And so I got him and Joe Bennett and Sherry Salvetti got those three together, and we did some shows here in Florida, put a little money in their pockets, and got some songs out of it. This is called Garden by the Bay. Dave and I made a CD, and we called it Garden by the Bay. By request. Tea kettle whistle that stirs me from my dreams. I get lost in my own little world, it seems. Lazy afternoon when the hummingbirds fuss, I'm remembering sweet things between the two of us. Summer breeze blows perfume through the air, jasmine and lotus, honeysuckle so fair. My senses are reeling, I'm mesmerized. Love is the feeling I see in your eyes. And I remember our first date, making love in the stormy weather in our garden by the bay. The summer breeze blows perfume through the air, jasmine and lotus, honeysuckle so fair. My senses are reeling, I'm mesmerized. Love is the feeling I see in your eyes. Kettle whistle, well, it stirs me from my dream. I get lost in my own little world, you know it seems. Lazy afternoons when those hummingbirds fuss, I'm remembering sweet things between the two of us. Summer breeze blows perfume through the air, jasmine and lotus, honeysuckle so fair. My senses are reeling, I'm mesmerized. Love is the feeling I see in your eyes. Here in our garden by the bay, our garden by the bay, our garden on little Sarasota Bay. That's one you probably haven't heard in a while. Thank you very much. Let's see. Adela's making a list for me of request songs, and she puts them up on Barefoot Man's music holder. It's an old school music holder. It's nothing affiliated with an iPad or anything electrical. Damn it, Jim. I don't know how to work that stuff. So let's see. What else have we got there? I know. Oh. Here's a little song about writing songs. This one is a perennial favorite, if I can use that word. Tell Cal McGuire I used the word perennial. Yeah. In Kelly's song, The Great Bicycle Disaster, which camera are we on, Adela? Okay. I need to be able to talk to my people. Hello, my people.
Sorry, I'm falling down a job.
Kelly McGuire wrote Extrapolate All That You Need in that song, and first time I heard it, I just rolled my eyes, you know. And I've been giving Kelly hell about using big words in songs, so this is a song about being a songwriter, and I'm sure Kelly can relate to this. Here we go. Well, I came home very late one night, could have been the early morning. My girlfriend was waiting with an angry look. She gave me that verbal warning. She said, I know you've been out with all your crazy friends, and I want to know where you were. She demanded an explanation. This is what I said to her. I was doing research for a drinking song I'm trying to write. I was doing research, and I was soaking it up all night. I did like old George Jones and Ernest Hemingway, staying out and drinking till the break of day. I think I got the idea, and all I'm gonna say, it was research. A long time ago, I was doing a show at a tiki bar in Waikiki. When along came a wahine in a very small bikini, making big goo-goo eyes at me. Oh, my instincts were right, it was a glorious night. In the morning as we lay in bed, we were snuggled neath the covers when she asked me if I loved her. In honesty, here's what I said. I was doing research for a love song I'm trying to write. I was doing research, but I was studying hard all night. I did like Masters and Johnson and the height report, doing my best not to come up short. I'm really not in it for the bedroom sport. It was research. Well, it's happening again. I'm hanging out with my friends, singing songs to a wonderful crowd virtually. Beer is cold, the women are hot, the music is fast and loud. It'd be alright if this went on all night and we partied till the break of dawn. Cause if you shake it all up, something's bound to happen. I can write about it in a song. We're just doing research, taking life as it comes along, yeah, but we're just doing research. Another verse to another song, just like Elvis and the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. And we're working our fingers right down to the bone. My wife's yelling at me on the telephone. She says, I got some new assistants. Leave us alone, we're doing research. Oh, and it's a dangerous and dirty job. Someone's gotta do it. People say writing songs, you know there's nothing to it. Everybody says you gotta write what you know. I know that there are places that I still need to go. I'm thinking about heading there right after the show. Do some research. Yeah, we're doing research. We're doing research. Life is all about the research. The little dog started barking in the middle of that song. Okay, where are we now? Had a request for this one. Headed down to Isla Mujeres in October, and I hope you will join us. There are still a few seats left, I believe. Or I should say, condos left. I wrote this song for some cats that live down there on Isla Mujeres, which is a little island off of Cancun. So if there are any cats in the house, you may want to come a little closer to the TV. And all the dogs, I apologize. One of these days, you'll get your own song. I'll be hearing about this all night. In the heat of the day, they sit in the shade of the storefronts they keep. From behind sleepy eyes, so demure and so wise, they all seem so sweet. Forgive us, they say, for in the nighttime we play, and in the daytime we prefer to sleep. With a leonine smile, they remember the nights, those cats of Hidalgo Street. Brushing their fur, contented they purr. Oh, they've got the whole enchilada. They prim and they preen, each one king and queen. Es la vida encantada, well cared for and loved, admired and adored by the tourists who fawn at their feet. Oh, what I wouldn't give for the life that they live, those cats of Hidalgo Street. Entertained as the passers-by roam, shop to shop, arm in arm. No 2 days are the same, oh, and each brings its own special charms. Hear the guitars ringing as they move to the sound of the street. You can just hear them singing as they dance on their delicate feet. And as you wander around through the center of town, you can see them at their life of leisure. Caress them or feed them or just talk really sweet to them. Whatever is your pleasure, but just remember this island, oh, it's not about men, for no man could ever compete with the grace and the charm in the feline form of those cats of Hidalgo Street. Oh, the grace and the charm in the feline form of those cats of Hidalgo Street. Oh, yeah. Meow. Don't have a what?
Monkey party.
Oh. Oh, well, okay. This bulletin just in from the Adela News Bureau. Been getting requests for this song, and I haven't done it for, I don't know if we've done it out here at the backyard concerts at all. My friend Alex Leist on Tuesday night with a sharp eye, he saw a monkey hidden in the bushes in my backyard, and Adela's going to Fetch the monkey. Fetch the monkey. Is he soaked? He's soaked. Well, bring him up here. Here, let me have the little feller. Oh, yes. He's dripping. So from now on, we're going to call this monkey Alex. And Alex will be at every show. My biggest fan. And Alex, I'd love to do this just for you. Here, have a seat, young man.
Oh, good.
Wait. There you stay. He's a well-behaved Alex monkey, and unlike the real monkey. Okay. This is for anybody that requested this one. Hey. Down by the great big ocean, down by the big blue sea, some monkeys threw a party underneath the banyan tree. Well, the first monkey brought bananas, the second one brought the wine, the third little monkey brought some monkey girls, and they all had a really good time. And the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, honey, just you and me? What do you say we go monkey around, darling, just you and me? They started singing some old monkey song, drinking that coconut wine. And then it wasn't too long till they were carrying on, and they were swinging from a monkey vine. High above the ocean, way up in the banyan tree, two little monkeys took their fur coats off, they jumped into the sea. And the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. So what do you say we go monkey around, honey, just you and me? What do you say we go monkey around, darling, just you and me? Go, Alex, go! Christopher Columbus came sailing across the bay. He hadn't seen the new world yet, yeah, but he was on his way. He was looking through his little telescope when those monkeys came out of that tree. He said, "Oh, man alive, I've got to take a dive. That looked like fun to me." And the monkeys threw a party, they were swinging by the big blue sea. What do you say we go monkey around, honey, just you and me? I love that monkey business, think it suits me fine. Baby, I'll bring the bananas, oh, and you can bring the coconut wine. Baby, I'll bring the bananas, you can bring the coconut wine. The bananas, oh, and you can bring the coconut wine. Good boy, Alex. You're not going to hear the end of that one. Okay. I have another friend that comes to Captain Kurt's every Tuesday night, Victor. And this is his favorite song. I'd like to do this for Victor. I wrote this for the Save the Manatee Foundation for a special CD they were doing about 15 years ago. Everybody had to write a manatee song. And, of course, you know, there were lots of songs about seeing the manatee and the beauty of the manatee, and my song about an encounter with a manatee. And then Jim Morris wrote a song called The Talking Manatee, saying, you humans are crazy people. You drive in parkways and park in driveways. Only Jim Morris could come up with that. This is my song, The Manatee and Me, and it goes like this. I was sitting on the dock on a canal down by my home when I got this funny feeling. I was not alone. I took a look behind me, but there was no one there. I turned back to the water and I saw a dark-eyed stare, looking up so sweetly that I couldn't catch my breath. I wondered what she thought and if I scared her half to death. The manatee and me, we were looking eye to eye, strangers in the same place, each just drifting by. She had a home in her world and I had one in mine. We were living here together in a special place and time. She moved out in the water with such elegance and grace. When she looked at me, I swear I saw a smile upon her face. The manatee and me, we're not so different it seems. We're cruising slow and easy, living out our coastal dreams. We're raising up our babies in a place that's changing fast, trying to find a way to make sure both our worlds will last. Things are not so different, you see, for the manatee and me. She dove below the surface with a lazy little roll, and that's when I saw the baby following so slow. She kept him close beside her like any mother would. If she strayed, she nudged him just as gently as she could. When she glanced my way, I felt so lucky to be there, where two worlds met between us across a dark-eyed stare. Condos choke the coastline where the mangroves used to be, and people moving fast run over those slower folks' seams. And our water clouds with runoff from the cities and the farms, we pour living down our drains like it won't do us any harm. We just can't turn a blind eye and deny what needs to be said. We're running towards a future with a past we will regret. The manatee and me, we're not so different it seems. Cruising slow and easy, living out our coastal dreams. We're raising up our babies in a world that's changing fast, trying to find a way to make sure both our worlds will last. Things are not so different, you see, for the manatee and me. Things are not so different, you see, for the manatee and me. Things are not so different, you see, for the manatee and you and me. Eric Delaros, happy birthday, my friend. I haven't ever had a chance to do this, I don't think, for you live, but I'm doing it right now. This is my nephew, everyone. My nephew in Sweden. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eric. Happy birthday to you. And now in Swedish. Ni ska vara här du. Ni ska vara här du. Ni ska vara, dear Eric. Ni ska vara. I hope you don't hate me now. Happy birthday, Eric. Oh, I think we need another song. Man, we're getting close to the end here. I haven't done Just Right in a while. Let's do that. This is a song I wrote for a movie called Just Right, starring Jeremy Piven and Sherilyn Fenn. And it didn't make it into the movie, but I got a cool song out of it. And I was able to sing this for some friends that heard it on Radio Margaritaville many years ago, probably 12 years ago. And when did we go to Barbados? No, wait. On the Hawaii cruise. That was 6 years ago. But they came with us on the Hawaii cruise with Tom and Michelle Becker, Latitude, entertaining as well. And they got engaged on the cruise. Because of this song, we got to know them, and I got invited to come play their wedding. And now they have a wonderful house concert venue in Granbury, Texas, and I always look forward to going there. 2 reasons: because it's fun to hang out with Paul and Annie, and also because it's just always a great show there. A lot of fun. So this is for Paul and Annie, and is requested by some mysterious person. Probably Paul and Annie. Here we go. It's called Just Right. Hit it, boys. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail. Then we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. When I woke up in your arms this morning, I knew my life had changed. There was nothing in our way and no bridges burning. So now life's an open book before us, turn to an empty page. It's time to put to paper what we've spent our whole lives learning. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail. And we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. It's like we're standing on the shore and the sea is calling us. Oh, it's you and I at this crossroads of a dream. Together we can take our lives across the far horizon. The winds are right, so hold on tight, 'cause it's up to you and me. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail. We'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. When the sunset fades and the stars come out, I'll be standing by your side. We'll stroll into the night hand in hand. It's the truth that guides us both, you know, it's the love here in our hearts. Together you and I, we can make a stand. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail. Then we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. Let's just write ourselves a new beginning. From the perfect sunrise kiss to a moonlight sail. Then we'll drift away into a happy ending. Let's just write our own fairy tale. Oh, yeah.
That was for Andamonte.
Ann DeMonte, our friend with the Audubon Society. This is the week that they're usually down here. I saw her post on Facebook earlier in the week, and if you can't come to Siesta Key, we'll bring Siesta Key to you. Thanks for that request. Thank you. Oh man, well, let's see, probably a couple more.
Yeah, it's 3:25.
Yeah. Well, let me see. What do I want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
You know, I want to do one that I don't think I've done here for these shows, and it's a perfect rainy day song, so I'm going to do that. It's supposed to rain longer here. It's a song that, how did this one come? Oh, I know. I was watching a YouTube video, just was one of those suggested things. It was Vince Gill singing and playing guitar, and the caption of the title of the video was Killer Guitar Player. And it set off a little train of thoughts in my head that ended up becoming this song. And it's a good Florida song. Here we go. It's called Killer Guitar Player. I saw him in a rainstorm out Okeechobee Way, in a bar out on the river. I chanced to hear him play. He had a worn out Telecaster, looked like a 1963. Thought if he could play that thing, man, it might be good to see. His break was nearly over as the barmaid glanced his way, slung that telly across his shoulder. The band began to play. Well, they started out real slowly, some swampy kind of song. The hair stood straight up on my neck as he began to play along. He had a voice like alligators, like a panther on the prowl, soft as rain out on the river, with a deep and haunting growl. And then he stepped back from that microphone, and the light shone in his eyes, the color of a hurricane on a hot September night. They were focused in another world as he played that old guitar, and the silence of an empty tomb crept across that bar. Killer guitar player. He was a killer guitar player. Well, you can go ahead and breathe now. He's a killer guitar player. Nighttime seemed to creep up, and the hours just slipped away. We listened to the mournful tunes that guitar player played. There were songs of shotgun robberies, lovers who would fail, story of a barroom fight that had landed him in jail, with one man in a squad car, one man lying dead. Dirt parking lot under neon lights, a tire iron to the head. A near lifetime in a 10-foot cell, just that old guitar. Till a chance parole for that tortured soul left him playing in this bar, and he was a killer guitar player. A killer guitar player. You can go ahead and breathe now, Mr. Killer Guitar Player. Well, he lit another cigarette as the last notes died away. He stared across the river as that old jukebox wheezed and played. He had one eye on the tip jar filled with $20 bills, and the other one on that guitar, man, it just gave me the chills. He was a killer guitar player. A killer guitar player. You can go ahead and live now, Mr. Killer Guitar Player.
Where can they find that one?
That one is currently unavailable. You heard it here first, folks. That may be on the next CD. I don't know. It depends on what the whole CD feels like and what we want it to feel like. We don't just throw it together and see what sticks. We think about these things. Well, I guess we have time for one more. That was my request, because I haven't done that. And you know, if you do want to find anything else you heard on here today, you can stop by sunnygym.com. That's www.sunnygym.com. And we have all sorts of CDs, T-shirts, hats, koozies, jean jackets, amazing jean jackets, jewelry, recycled stuff, upcycled, I like to say. Well, let's see. The last song.
Splendid, Phil and Nicola.
Yeah, let's do that. Phil and Nicola are on there? Oh, no. We can't do Splendid for Phil and Nicola. Yes, we must do for my friends Phil and Nicola. Off on a new adventure now. And let's hope that it's just as splendid as the last ones have been. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And don't forget Tuesday night with John Patty. And there's all sorts of other things going on online. So thank you for stopping by here at Sunny Jim's backyard on this dreary gray day. Yeah, it is kind of nice for us for a change. Relentless sunshine and nice weather. So it's good to have a little damp. Okay. Here we go. Thank you guys. We'll see you on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, and back again here on Friday, bright and early at the crack of 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Say long. Here we go. Now when I first met old Captain Phil, he was writing his name across the sky, pulling parasails high above the crystal waters of an island paradise. He said, I'll teach you to sail on my sailboats if you'll bring your guitar and sing me songs. He was living a dream of a life on the sea. He was pulling other people along. He had won and lost 2 fortunes by then, so when the hurricane cleaned him out, he just laughed as he threw up his hands and he told me this is what it's all about. He said a happy heart, well, it makes a happy boat. Just living is a gift, don't you see? And the rest, it's a splendid adventure. So why don't you come along with me? Sail on, oh, splendid adventurer. May the gentle trade winds find you from the beam. Sail on, splendid adventurer. Captain Phil, my friend, keep living your dream. Gotta have a dream and you never dream come true. We spent a lot of laughter through a lot of years, a lot of water under our keels. Captain Phil and I, we keep in touch. We're closer than brothers still. He'll call me long distance to sail, take me sailing if I promise to bring my old guitar. Billy, don't be silly, 'cause you're in my songs, man, no matter where you are. And I know a happy heart, it makes a happy boat. Just living is a gift, don't you see? And the rest, it's a splendid adventure. Why don't you come along with me? Sail on, splendid adventurer. May the gentle trade winds find you from a beam. Sail on, oh, splendid adventurer. Captain Phil, my friend, keep living the dream. Well, we once caught a lobster dinner and then a hell of a sunset down in the Tobago Keys, telling tales of our lives, of how my wife and I are trying to be on TV. And it's sometimes a struggle, but it's always a joy when my little Jimmy boy, I see that it makes you happy, and you know that makes me glad. Because a happy heart makes a happy boat. Just living is a gift, don't you see? And the rest, it's a splendid adventure. Why don't you come along with me? Sail on, splendid adventure. May the gentle trade winds find you full of beans. Sail on, splendid adventure. Captain Phil, my friend, keep living the dream. Just keep on living your dream. Keep on living the dream. Just keep living the dream. Sail on, oh, splendid adventurer. Thank you guys so much. Be good to each other. Be safe. Think about the other person. Love you all. Take care. Morning coffee on the patio, watching my little dogs play. Sunrise peeking over my back fence. Welcome to another day. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from the cold and snow, where I can sit and watch the day move slow, down where the palm trees grow. The afternoon when the sun gets hot, I'll be under my big umbrella, playing my guitar in my favorite spot. I know I am a lucky fella. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from any cold and snow, where I could sit and watch life move slow. Home is where the palm trees grow. It's the place where I can go, watch the world go by, count my blessings every day, where the palm trees kiss the sky. Welcome to my special place. Slow down, pull yourself a chair. A world away from the old rat race. My friends, you're welcome here. Home is where the palm trees grow, far away from any ice and snow. The drinks are cold and the pace is slow, down where the palm trees grow. Yeah, home is where the palm trees grow. Sit back and enjoy the show.